quick because he made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got Bialski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit
Close the door behind.
outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time they were up to the challenge.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Powell. He's got his man. It's the tight end, Brevin Jordan. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Powell throwing on first down here. He's got Jordan complete right side. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. On first down, Howell. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Hall. And the Eagles are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. The rookie was trying to push him downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
It was Deron Payne who got in there to make the play.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. And he'll get this to about the 34, a gain of just 3. Well, this defense for the Commanders is much improved from week 1. They were terrific last week in getting their guys their first win of the season.
One of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating the defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number, 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. On now, the former Vol, Michael Pilardi. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now Howell. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Hall. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line.
And Brandon, how many times have we talked with these rookies out there, and then we finally hear from them that the game slowed down and they're able to handle things? Not so far for this rookie, because right now, back-to-back drives, they picked him off. Not college football anymore. He's got to find a way to handle what these defenses throw at him.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. It's incomplete. A little too far, brings up 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
The kick by Elliott is good. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever's going to take the...
And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Boy, a pair of big plays here. This one going for 29. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. First down, Howell to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And the Eagles will take over here at their own 12-yard line. So his struggles just continuing here in the first half throwing the football, Charles. Now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, you know, they've always said, I can't teach you, obviously, because you're not listening. So maybe the bench can teach you. He's got to be careful now. He might get pulled.
And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. 43 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. They'll fake it. Now Tannehill. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Off play action, Tannehill. This is Smith with a grab. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 34. Three 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Another try after the first down sack. Tannehill. And this one incomplete. Too much contact.
That's very surprised because that's one of the better tight ends around. I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Complete. Smith has it. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. They go back to the ground with Sanders. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Play action. It's Tannehill. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. No surprise there. Chase Young lets them go to the sack.
So the first drive, so they sustained together. The defense, they were split up. The second match when it became 3rd and 1. The drive marching to the end zone is one play from stalling out.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good, and that will keep this a 3-point game. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
Slings this deep from McLaurin. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by James Bradbury. And the Eagles are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. After the interception, here's Tannehill. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. On 1st and 10, Tannehill. He's going deep for Brown. And this one is incomplete.
He already came through for them on this drive. No surprise that they were hoping he could do it again.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And this is going to be an Eagles first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
On 1st down, it's Tannehill. He's going deep for Brown. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But an actual gain. This offense on 3rd down today. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll be the call to the punt team as it's 4th down. They snap it to Tannehill. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And Washington will take control of the football in great field position. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And he's got it inside the 10. A huge play there for Washington. And even 40 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first inside the 10. Powell. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their face.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Harris. And the Eagles are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
But based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
On first down, Tannehill. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Another try after the first down sack. Tannehill, he's going deep for Brown. And he's got it inside the 10. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Let's go.
They'll run with Sanders. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Once again with Sanders. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Now Tannehill on 3rd and goal. Out route pass complete to Goddard. Touchdown! Dallas Goddard, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Eagles will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead grows to 10-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They're certainly in need of some kind of points here before the end of the half. A field goal or something being shut outright. And now here's another interception. Picked up by James Bradbury. And he will have a first down here as they get into field goal range down just shy of the 20. Now a first down throw, Tannehill. And now this is intercepted. My good. William Jackson with a pick. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Wentz now on first down. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing is Wentz. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. A big game here for Carson Wentz. He mostly got cheers. Some boos smattered him when he was announced before the game, but 35-32-1 was Wentz in his 5 years as the Phillies starter. His best year, well, you remember that one, 2017, finished 3rd at MVP voting, but a knee injury ended his season late and opened the door for Nick Foles to carry the Eagles to a Super Bowl title.
Both teams currently making their final adjustments. We're getting ready for the second half. So we'll send it back up to FedEx Field and hand things back over to Brandon Goff.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Harris. And the Eagles will take over here just shy of the 30.
And that has to be a little bit discouraging because after all their halftime talk, adjustments, and points of emphasis, their first drive ends with an interception. Absolutely aggravating if you're a head coach because you spent all that time, gone through every situation possible, and it still ends in a turnover.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now Tannehill. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football and now zapped right back in the other direction. On 4th down, Tannehill. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. So that now back-to-back drive CD that have ended with an interception.
I don't know about you, but I'd call my quarterback over, put an arm around him, and say, hey, take a look at the scoreboard. We're playing with a lead. Let's be smarter about what we're doing out there.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. To throw is Wentz. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A run here for J.D. McKissick. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Meanwhile, Wentz's throw taken in by Samuel. And the Commanders are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle made at the 10-yard line. They'll run with McKissick. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. To throw, it's Wentz. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. Antonio Gibson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Commanders are back within a score. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 74 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Right back to Sanders on 1st down. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Fires the quick slant. A.J. Brown's got it. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Had the option to hand that one off or run it himself, but instead a really easy quick pass.
I like the way they made a decisive decision and get it right to the receiver. One move later, he's in the end zone.
Elliott good on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn it into a play action, and throw one deep.
Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a 1st down. Shotgun now for Wentz. This will be caught at Samuel. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Gibson going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk. One more time with Gibson. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Antonio Gibson, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders have got it back to within a score. So, partner, was a passing game that drove them down the field, but when they get close, they trust that man in the backfield, and he took them home.
And they trust their offensive line as well, because so many of these units, they specialize in either pass protection or run blocking. This group shows its versatility and gets both done on this drive.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go. End zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
Yeah, he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. The Commanders bring out the nickel package on 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back. All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
Throwing on third down, Tannehill. And this one complete to Smith. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the third downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the third quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
Up the middle they go with Sanders. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 94 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Tannehill on first down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
They'll run. It's Sanders. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down. I know the game's not over. There's definitely a sense of satisfaction right now. Carrying the football, bunch to that 99 yards, and he has enough time to go to the century ball. You got to give it to him again, right?
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. You're not worried about losing yardage here. You're not worried about any of that. You just want to get him to the promised land for every runner. 100 yards or more in a game.
And some room to run now. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big play that time on the catch and run. 35 yards.
Well, partner, that's how you make a long drive suddenly not so long anymore. One big play, and they're already in field goal range with designs on getting more than that.
Now a carry for Sanders. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. The tackle there by Marcus Epps. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on second down. They'll go again with Sanders. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
That makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive. And once again, they showed passing formation, showed a shotgun, and they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Now Tannehill. That swung out wide to Sanders. Now a flag comes in from the umpire after a gain of about 4. And this looks like it's going to be holding. Every penalty so critical at this stage of the game as now they've got it 3rd and long. Tannehill now to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Commanders are right back in this football game. A seismic shift in momentum here in the 4th quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Harris. And the Eagles are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They start on the ground here at Sanders. They fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
It's incomplete. Bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. This is Smith with a grab. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. That's a gain of 4 here in the fourth quarter with them leading by 4 on the scoreboard. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Now a second down and 6. Play action, it's Tannehill. And look at this, they get the turnover they needed, it's intercepted. He's at the 50, 30, the 20. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. This game, it's been defensively oriented on both sides, so I guess it stands to reason that the play of the game comes on defense.
So it's my kind of game. You know that. Anytime we have a defensive battle, but that, as you said, it stands to reason that's the way the game tilted. Someone had to make a big play, and the way the defenses were dominating, that's exactly what we got.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throwing out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Tannehill's throw there taken in by Smith. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 40. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Tannehill to throw. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. So start to return 7 seconds short of the clock. A field goal try would be almost 50 yards from this spot. So what can they do to get closer now on third down? Now Sanders. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Here's Tannehill. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Smith. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Tannehill. And my goodness, another interception.
I really gave you the game twice. Good game, bro. Loaded in this motherfucker. Good game, bro. I want to go 60. I want.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back.
Fuck, man. Man, at this point, I just want to go fucking 0-17. This don't make no fucking sense. Ain't nobody back there. This game is insane, man. This fucking game is insane. I fucking hate this game so fucking much.